It was November 1st, 2002, my first day as a principal, but hardly my first day in the school district of Philadelphia. I graduated from Philadelphia Public Schools, and I went on to teach special education for 20 years in a low-income, low-performing school in North Philadelphia, where crime is rampant and deep poverty is among the highest in the nation. Shortly after I walked into my new school, a huge fight broke out among the girls. After things were quickly under control, I immediately called a meeting in the school's auditorium to introduce myself as the school's new principal. I walked in angry, a little nervous, but I was determined to set the tone for my new students. I started listing as forcefully as I could my expectations for their behavior and my expectations for what they would learn in school. When all of a sudden, a girl way in the back of the auditorium, she stood up and she said, "Miss, Miss." When our eyes locked, she said, "Why do you keep calling this a school? This is not a school." In one outburst, Ashley had expressed what I felt and never quite able to articulate about my own experience when I attended a low-performing school in the same neighborhood many, many, many years earlier. That school was definitely not a school. Fast forwarding a decade later to 2012, I was entering my third low-performing school as principal. I was to be Strawberry Mansion's fourth principal in 4 years. It was labeled low-performing and persistently dangerous due to its low test scores and high number of weapons, drugs, assaults, and arrests. Shortly as I approached the door of my new school and attempted to enter and found the door locked with chains, I could hear Ashley's voice in my ears going, "Miss, Miss, this is not a school." The halls were dim and dark from poor lighting. There were tons of piles of broken old furniture and desks in the classrooms. And there were thousands of unused materials and resources. This was not a school. As the year progressed, I noticed that the classrooms were nearly empty. The students were just scared to sit in rows in fear that something would happen. Scared because they were often teased in the cafeteria for eating free food. They were scared from all the fighting and all the bullying. This was not a school. And then there were the teachers who were incredibly afraid for their own safety. So they lacked low expectations for the students and themselves, and they were totally unaware of their role in the destruction of the school's culture. This was the most troubling of all. You see, Ashley was right, and not just about her school. For far too many schools for kids who live in poverty, their schools are really not schools at all. But this can change. Let me tell you how it's being done at Strawberry Mansion High School. Anybody who's ever worked with me will tell you I am known for my slogans. So today, I am going to use 3 that have been paramount in our quest for change. My first slogan is, If you're going to lead, lead. I always believed